What's going on, everybody? I'm back. It's good to be back. I know I've been gone forever. So I'll just cut to the chase. I've been very busy with the work, and it's kind of like they've downsized at my job. So, I've really been, one of the few people that has had to been doing a lot of work. So therefore, that's one thing. Another thing, I had some tragedies in my family. Like my grandmother passed away not too long ago, so that was another thing. And I've also had some additional responsibilities too that they all prevented me from streaming. And I was very close to streaming last week. I was so close, but I just couldn't do it. So now it's here I am. I'm back. It's good to see you guys. It's good to be back. Nothing happened to me. It wasn't anything that was major. It was just typical life getting in the way and other things that I just had to take care of, and I just couldn't stream. So without further ado, let me say hi to everybody. What's up, guys? What's up, Claire, Seth, Sparty Cat, Bleachy, Mystical, Tricky Lati, aka Shiny Lati, Karmic Titan, it's good to see you, Raymond, aka Swordmaster. Wait, hold on. Swordmaster, welcome back, Swordmaster. CJ Clarence, well, good to see you too. Sean, good to see you. Mystical, good to see you. Raymond, who used to be Pixel Animations, good to see you. I remember all you guys, so you don't have to worry. I didn't forget anyone. It's just I just didn't have the time to stream. I wanted to stream. I never wanted to stop streaming. It's just I didn't really have any other options. I was kind of in a tough situation where I had to choose one or the other, and I have to pay my bills, so I had to choose work. But trust me, guys, soon I'm positioning myself so that I could stream full time. I don't know when that'll be, but it's gonna happen soon. So that's all I gotta say. But it's good to see all you guys. I've been I've been keeping up with Nintendo news, not too much, but just enough. I saw the the reveal for Sora. I know a lot of you guys are excited. Pardon me, for the final character, Sora is definitely a good choice. I know a lot of people want to Crash. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I want to Crash as well, but it's good to see Sora being that last character. Mr. Sakurai has done a lot for us throughout the course of our lives. At least the course of my life. Smash Brothers has been out since I was a child. So and I know for many of you, we've all had strong bonds because of Smash Brothers. So we need to let Mr. Sakurai take a break, and I'm very happy that he has set out to do what he wanted to do. But it's good to see you guys, man, and congratulations to Karmic Titan, and to the Blue. It's good to see you guys, and congratulations to your family as well for your brother and your sister respectively. So I'm just happy to be back, and it's just great to be back. So without further ado, I don't want to waste too much time. Even though I know tomorrow's a holiday and pretty much all of you have school off, but I don't know if you have other things to take care of. But yo, I've never played Deltarune in my life before. However, I, I know how, I know how much of a big deal it is. Uh, the community. Like, I've never played Undertale either, but, I've seen some streams of other people playing it. What do you guys think I should do? Because, I mean, I already set it up to play Deltarune, so I guess I'll start Deltarune, because I don't want to download something else. I'm not ready. So, I could play Undertale another time. But let me start Deltarune. So, this is, the chapter 1 and 2. It's good to see you guys as well. It does feel like a reunion. Like I said, I apologize for not, streaming for like the last 7 months since my birthday. A lot has happened in my life. Some things I disclose, some things I don't want to disclose. But either way, I'm here. It's good to be here. Thank you guys for sticking around and streaming. I have most of you guys have stayed subbed, and honestly, like, I feel like I don't deserve you guys, because you guys have been consistent, and you guys are real people, and I really appreciate that. It's not easy to find real people in this world, So I thank you all for being so loyal, and I promise, not to take a 7-month break again. It's just I kind of had to, So thanks for understanding, and if you're upset about it, I understand, because I'm disappointed as well. But at least I'm back. There was a few times I was gonna come back, like, maybe in July and August. It just didn't happen, But I'm here. I decided to play. Another reason why I decided to play Deltarune is because my Nintendo Switch expired, and I know I can just buy a new membership. But I wanted to try something different today, because I usually play multiplayer games for you guys, and I wanted to play a single player game. So, all of these bodies don't look that different. But, I guess we'll wear the short sleeves. So, alright, so yeah, it's good to see you guys. Let's see what you guys are talking about. The legs that I prefer. Wow, okay, I guess I'll pick that one. Kind of looks like Charlie Brown from Peanuts. Alright, do I accept it? Yeah, why not? Okay, so, Ducky. Hey, what's up, Ducky? Long time. I know it's been a long time since I've seen all of you, because, I haven't been streaming, but, I appreciate all of you guys for, sticking around. Like, it really means a lot to me, and, thanks for, thanks for tuning in, everybody. What is my favorite food? Or what is its favorite food, I should say? Sweet, soft, sour, salty, pink, cold. I like sweet things, so let's pick sweet. Your favorite blood type? That's a little creepy. Let's just pick A. What color does it like most? Red, blue, green, cyan. Green's my favorite color, next to gold, so let's pick green. Okay, and thank you, Moderator Adam, I appreciate that, and Tricky Latty, thank you so much as well, for your support, let's see, please give it a gift. Kindness, mind, ambition, bravery, voice. This looks like a game that you need to be brave, so I'm gonna pick bravery. Like, I've never played Deltarune, I've never played Undertale. I know it's probably recommended that I play Undertale first, but I'm just gonna go ahead and play Deltarune. How do you feel about your creation? It will not hear. Love, hope, disgust, or fear. Let's pick love, because there's so much love in the stream right now. Have you answered honestly? Yes. Okay, so you acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Whoa, that's pretty deep. That's pretty dark, but okay. Name. Let's keep it simple. Gold. Okie dokie. Yeah, I wanted to surprise you. I was gonna put a notification saying, like, I'm gonna stream in X amount of hours, but I wanted to just stream now. I wanted to surprise, so it's great to see you guys. How has things been? I I know the other games that have been out, like the Nickelodeon All Stars fighting game, basically the Smash clone. I know that's been out. Did anybody get it? How do you like it? I know a few other games like Metroid Dread has been out as well. I've been thinking about buying Metroid Dread. I hear it's a really good game. I haven't played too many of the Metroid games, but I played the very first Metroid, and I played Super Metroid. So you know, that's something that I definitely will consider, streaming as well. All right, so I'm assuming that's his mom. Okay, so the Nick All Stars game is pretty fun. Yeah, that's cool. I heard some good things about it. Even though I haven't played Deltarune or Undertale, one game I have played that I hear is very similar to is Earthbound. And Earthbound is like one of my favorite all-time games like ever, So I have a feeling that, I will like this game. But, this is a total blind play for me. Like, I've never, played this game ever, even though it's been out for a few years. At least Chapter 1. I know Chapter 2 came out a few weeks ago. So, it's really good to be here. I'm very happy to be back. I'm going to try my best to stream tomorrow as well, since tomorrow's not a day that I have to go to work. So that's the main reason why I streamed today. I wanted to stream yesterday as well, but it just didn't happen. But Swordmaster says, yep, it's actually fun, even though it's not as polished as Smash. That's no surprise there. And there's still downloadable content coming. Nice, so, I mean, I'm a Nickelodeon kid. If I had to describe myself as either a Nick kid or a Cartoon Network kid, I was a Nick kid growing up. So, shows like Hey Arnold, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog, Rocket Power, As Told by Ginger, a lot of shows like that. Like I grew up watching. I was definitely a Nick kid more than anything, but there were some Cartoon Network shows that I liked as well, and some Disney Channel shows as well. So, Okay, so does everyone have a? Oh, Chris, we thought you weren't coming today. We're doing group projects this month. So walk around and find a partner, okay? Alright, so I guess I gotta pick somebody. But guys, it's been so good, to be here and see you guys again. I know it's a surprise stream, but it's good to be here. Who should I pick? I'm still trying to figure out who I should pick. Well, I mean, since he's already here, Chris, Jockington and Caddy are always partners. We're the ultimate academic duo ever since our first gym class. Tool hoop day and they ran out of hoops for us. So she used me instead. That's our origin story. Alright, so I just hope you guys are all doing well. I know a lot has passed. Like, a lot of time has passed. Like, the last stream was literally on my birthday, and that was like basically 8 months ago. And, I thought about streaming a lot. It's just, like I said, it just couldn't happen. Okay, so Swordmaster says, so, Gold, don't know if you answered my question, but how you feel about Pythra and Kazuya in Smash? Yeah, I remember when both of those characters came out, and I don't see how it's a bad thing, it surprised me that a Tekken character, and Kazuya made it, and because, but, like, it surprised me, but it's still good. I haven't played Smash too much, but I did play with both of those characters. I tested them out a little bit. Like, yeah, just because I haven't been streaming, like, I still have been playing my Switch, and, like, it's good to have, different characters from different, franchises. And let's see, Austin says, yo, small request, but up to you. Let's have a game where we can have as many people as possible. like Smash or Splatoon for interaction and have fun together and see how much people got better. We all had some practice. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier that I was gonna stream Smash, but my Switch Online expired, and you know for whatever reason I never renewed it. I'm like I can buy it. You know, don't get me wrong. It's just that I don't know. I wasn't really motivated to buy it because I wanted to play a single player game. But the next stream I do tomorrow, I will play a multiplayer game like Smash. You know, so we could play Smash tomorrow, or even a different game if you want. You know, no problem. Like I'll just buy the membership after the stream, and you know I'll settle all of that. So yeah, like I haven't really played Smash a lot, but I don't think I'm that bad still. But then again, you guys, you know, are very good, so I don't wanna. But yeah, definitely. Like I'm definitely gonna stream Smash tomorrow. You know. But one thing about tomorrow, I might stream a little earlier than usual because I might have to take care of something around this time or a little earlier. So I might stream in the afternoon tomorrow. So you know, don't be surprised if you see a stream like, you know, when the sun is still out. And yes, Splatoon is definitely a game I want to play again as well. Ducky, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, with one Joy-Con, right? Not even two Joy-Cons. Speaking of Joy-Cons, like my controller that I used to play with Smash, it broke. So right now I'm using Joy-Cons to play this game. You know, it's the typical standard Joy-Con that, you know, the Joy-Con grip that it comes with. But yo, I promise never to take a break like that again. It's just, I kind of had to, you know. Okay, so let's see. Swordmaster says, I learned how to get good at Smash, and now have like half the cast in Elite. Steve at 10 mil played Smash at local and got top 6 out of 16 and fought the Bulls, took his minion to last stock in sub games. Oh, nice, Swordmaster. Yeah, I know, you know, we've all gotten better. Smash is almost 3 years old, believe it or not, you know. And I know if I was more consistent, you know, even I'd be better as well. Okay, Steph says, my Pro Controller has drift, so I barely use it anymore. Oh man, really? Like, I was thinking about getting a Pro Controller because I've never had one. I've had, like, you know, the Power A controller, I've had original GameCube controller, I have Joy-Cons, and I even have a PS4 controller, but I never had an actual, you know, power or Pro controller. And you know, if it wasn't so expensive, I probably would have bought it. But you know, I might just get it anyway. And yo, look who it is! Yeah, I know. What's up, Nova Cydia, aka Braid Nintendo? It's good to see you, man. I know it's been so long, but you know, I talked about, you know, why I was away. You know, it's just general like work stuff and you know. Other things that happened in my life, and I couldn't really like, you know, stream, you know, but mostly work stuff, you know, and it really just got in the way of my life. But you know, that's all, you know, really. And Sean says, anyone getting a Switch OLED, you know, if my Switch was in bad condition, I would get it. But my Switch is in great condition, so I don't really see a need to get it. But, however, I think it's cool to have a Switch OLED. Like, I don't know, like, I might end up getting it one day, if anything. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been following. I haven't really been following the game since I've been trying to catch up with everybody. Okay, hold on. Let me. I know I have to pick a partner, but everybody's rejecting me. So what do I have to do? Do I have to get out of here? All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so Sev says I would get an OLED, but I literally have no reason to get it. Yeah, same here, you know. But, you know, I guess for cosmetic purposes, you know, the OLED screen obviously is, you know, very nice to look at. I like the stands, you know. You know, the cheap stand that came with all of our Switches isn't a problem for anyone who buys the OLED. And Nova City says also gold. How do you feel about Sora? I mean, like, I didn't play a lot of Kingdom Hearts growing up, but you know, the funny thing is I actually have the original game. But you know, I'm not surprised Sora made it as a final character. You know, Disney is very is a big deal, and I could see why Disney would want to have a character from one of their franchises in Smash. And Sora is very popular. I know a lot of people have been asking for Sora for ages, so it's no surprise to me that Sora was the final character. Like, you know, Mr. Sakurai he's always like he tries his best to please, you know, to please his audience. So, you know, and Sora was probably the character that people wanted the most. So it's no surprising. It's not surprising to me. Okay, so did anybody did anybody play Metroid Prime? I mean, I'm sorry, not Metroid Prime. Metroid Dread? And also, I know another thing, like, I've missed so much, you know, between this stream and last stream, but how do you guys feel about the Nintendo 64 games and the Sega Genesis games being on the Switch soon? So, let's see, Dread. Okay, so Tricky Laddie says, well, Swordmaster says, also, I modded my Switch recently. Oh, nice. Tricky Laddie says, I don't remember how to play Smash Bros. Yeah, I know it's, you know, it's been a while for some people. Like, even for myself. Like, I've played Smash Bros, but I haven't played a lot of it, you know, in this whole time period since my birthday. So, you know, how does that sound? Okay. Alright, so let's follow. God, can you walk any slower or what? Alright. Well, here's the closet. Too bad. Okay, so let's see. Ducky says, Dread, don't want to buy it. Not a fan of its gameplay, but it's literally a horror game. Yeah, like, you know, I always wanted to get into the Metroid series. Unfortunately, I never really did. So, but that doesn't mean that I won't consider playing Dread. Like, I actually do want to play Metroid Dread. And I remember when they announced it, you know, even though I haven't been streaming, I still haven't been keeping in touch with, you know, Nintendo news and stuff. And, you know, that's something that I would definitely like to check out in the future. In the immediate future, I should say. In Nova City, it says, I've barely played Smash ever since Pyra and Mythra were released. They really killed my interest in Smash. Yeah, I understand, you know. I know, like, you know, I think some people were expecting, like, characters like Rayman to be into Smash. You know, some people were expecting Crash Bandicoot. Some people were expecting, you know, the Fortnite character. You know, there were a lot of characters that didn't make the cut, so I understand, you know, some people's frustration with Super Smash Brothers. But I feel like Mr. Sakurai, he would literally try to please as many people as he could, but it's just he couldn't please everybody. And you know, that's kind of life in itself. Like, you can't really please everybody. But I'll give it up to Mr. Sakurai. He really tried, you know. And Sean says, how do you guys feel about GTA finally coming to the Switch? Yeah, I know, you know, GTA on a Nintendo console. I know that Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars was on the DS, and I didn't play it on the DS. I played it on the PSP, and you know, from what I remember, it was a pretty good game. But you know, actual GTA, actual 3D, you know, a 3D world GTA that, you know, on a Nintendo console, it seems too good to be true. Like, I never thought I'd see it coming. You know, I never thought that I'd see the day. Okay, so reminder: wash your hands. Thanks, Ensu. I certainly washed mine. You know, I know the pandemic has like, you know, we've all gotten used to it at this point, but it's still something that, you know, you should still practice, you know, basic hygiene and everything. I mean, pandemic or no pandemic. Oh man, hold on, let's see. At times, you see it flickering. The light only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and save. Awesome. My first file save. Yay. Okay. Okay, Swordmaster says, or Tricky Laddie says, actually the last time I played Smash had to be in one of your streams 7 months ago. Oh, so that must have been my birthday stream. Well, I understand, you know, Smash is a game that, you know, if you can get tired of it, you know, if you play it too much. But if you, like, take a break from it and come back to it, it's very enjoyable, in my opinion. Swordmaster says, Mether was a character I really wanted, but it was mad annoying how they play. It's a recurring theme. The character's hype, but how they play is lame. Oh man, you know, I haven't really played with Pyra and Mether that much. I only played with them once. You know, and I think I need to play with them again just to see what it's all about. You know, see what they're all about. So yeah, like I said, I'm playing Deltarune today just because, like, I don't have Nintendo Switch Online. It expired about a month ago, and I mean, I'm gonna order it after the stream, but I just figured, you know, I wanted to play a single player game, you know, just so I could kind of focus talking to you guys a little bit more. I think if I played a multiplayer game, I'd be like really competitive, and I wouldn't have tried hard enough to, like, try to catch up with you and, you know, talk to you one-on-one. And let's see. Ducky says, forgot I won that Toad gift card. Well, you know, to everyone who's won gift cards, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed whatever you spent it on. You know, hopefully there'll be more giveaways in the future. Hints, hints. Okay, so the Seth says, can't even get GTA even though I'm 16. Wow, one more year though. Wow, I can't believe you're 16. I remember one time you told me you were like 13. So time flies. Like, I can't believe how fast time's flying. And Sean says, I'm hyped for it. I don't like Saints Row. Yeah, you know, I never really gave Saints Row a chance. You know, I was like, you know, a GTA fanboy, so, you know, that's what I was, you know, that's what I knew, was GTA. But I heard good things about Saints Row. I remember when Saints Row came out, you know, around the time that, you know, like in the high school days, I think a lot of people were kind of upset that it was a GTA clone. But I mean, it had its own it had its own things, like, you know, about it. Oh yeah, and Splatoon 3, of course. How could I forget about Splatoon 3? You know, I know we didn't see too much about Splatoon 3 in the Nintendo Direct, but the fact that, I mean, we all knew Splatoon 3 was coming because Splatoon 2 is already like almost 5 years old. But, you know, I know Splatoon 3, you know, I know you guys, you squids and octolings, you know, you know, like, I know we're all excited about it, so. Like, I almost streamed Splatoon today, but, you know, I would have had to renew my membership, so. Alright, so let's see what this is about. Okay, even though, like, my attention is split between, like, the stream and talking to you guys, it looks like I'm making some sort of progress. Down here. Sean says, I had COVID for my birthday. Who cares to take sea moss and Genuity and run 12 miles? Oh man. Sorry to hear that, Sean. You know, I was fortunate enough that I didn't get COVID, or at least I don't think I got it. But it's good to see that, you know, there's some, you know, other cures for it. And AC says, me and AD did League earlier and it was super fun, even though he did rage at the end. Swordmaster says, Deltarune is really fun. Yeah, you know, I'm like I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of Earthbound, so I could see myself really enjoying this game because Earthbound is one of my favorite games of all time, ever since I was a child. Whoa. In front of you, a castle looms beneath the empty town. Black geyser emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. Okie dokie. Okay. And Sev says, wow, is everybody sick? Oh man, I hope you get better as soon as possible. I mean, Austin, Sev, and Sean. Well, Sean was sick, but you know, I'm glad that you know, I'm just glad to be speaking with you guys again. You know, I really miss streaming. And Swordmaster says, also, I play Pokemon competitively now. Nice. You know, I haven't played Sword and Shield in a while, if I'm being honest with you guys. The last time I streamed it, I believe that's the last time I played it. But, you know, I'm definitely open to playing it or streaming it again, for sure. Like, I just want to stream regularly again, you know. I want those days to come back where I can just stream regularly and just hang out with you guys and, you know, we can just, you know, and have a great time, like old times, you know? Okay, oh wow, story time. Once upon a time, a legend... Oh, I missed it, hold on. Well, Sev says, oh yeah, I was able to get my hands on an Xbox Series S at the end of June. Game Pass is a dream. Wow, congrats, Sev. You know, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I grew up an Xbox guy. Like, I mean, of course I had PlayStations, you know, but I had the first Xbox, and I also had an Xbox 360 when I was growing up. So I was a big fan of Xbox and Microsoft. But for some reason, you know, I didn't get an Xbox One. So because I skipped out on Xbox One, like, it made me think about, you know, getting an Xbox Series X. So, you know, that's something that, you know, I might consider one day, but it won't be soon. It'll probably be down the road though. And yeah, I've heard great things about Game Pass. Like, you know, Game Pass really is a dream, you know. Like, no question about it. It's basically, for those who don't know, it's basically like Netflix for video games, or at least for Xbox, I should say. Sev says, along the line, I'm gonna try to get a PS5, and so if I get that, my Series X will be kind of useless. Do you think so? I mean, one thing Xbox has lacked that I'll admit is exclusives. You know, but I grew up playing Halo, I grew up playing Gears of War, you know, like I was a big Xbox guy for a while. You know, I remember the Xbox Live Arcade. I remember what else? I mean, I don't think they have Xbox Live Gold and Silver anymore, right? Like I think they changed it up. You know, I haven't had an Xbox in like over a decade, so you know that's. But still, like if I went back to Xbox, I wouldn't be uncomfortable. I'd be pretty comfortable, to be honest. And tell them how Microsoft stole your Xbox. Oh yeah, well it wasn't Microsoft. It was UPS. You know, but this was like years and years ago. You know, I remember my Xbox 360 had the dreaded red ring of death, and you know, this is maybe like in 2009. It had the red ring of death, and you know, I called them, and they said to return it, blah blah blah, and you know, I gave it, like I mailed it, and I don't know if UPS lost it. I don't know if Microsoft lost it. I don't know who lost it, but you know, whenever it's something like whenever somebody doesn't want to take responsibility, you know, they pass the blame onto somebody else, and that's what it was. You know, like Microsoft was blaming UPS, UPS was blaming Microsoft. So basically, I had a broken Xbox and it got lost in the mail. The end. That's the story. All right. Stream Smash, Pokemon, and Splatoon. What's the fourth? Okay, let's see. Have I spoken? Nah, Sean, I haven't. It's been a while. You know. And Seth says, oh, they still have Xbox Gold. Oh, nice. Alright, so yeah, like, it's... I know some things have changed, but I know some things have stayed the same. But yeah, like, I definitely miss Xbox Live. Like, once upon a time, I don't know how it is now, but back then, Xbox Live, there was nothing that could compare to it. Like, you know, what Sony had couldn't compare to it. What Nintendo had couldn't compare to it. It was a very unique. And they, like, Xbox was way ahead when it came to online gaming and, you know, just the online experience. Alright, so, you know, I'm still playing, you know, but I just want to, you know, catch up with you guys since it's been so long. Okay, Ducky says, I'm a literal god at Smash. I'm bad at Splatoon, and I never want to play Pokemon competitive. Oh yeah, Ducky, I'll take your word for it. Like, I think out of everybody who I've ever played, you probably gave me the worst beatdown. So, yeah, like, you know, like, if you were in tournaments, like, you could probably win some tournaments if you wanted to, you know. Sean says, I told him hunt for Armilla. Oh, man. I mean, that's up to him if he wants to do that, you know. Swordmaster says, I'm really good at Smash, decently good at Pokemon, decent at Splatoon, and I don't know what the fourth is. Gold, if I'm being honest, you really gotta try out Miitopia. I actually bought Miitopia for my nephew, but, you know, for myself, I didn't buy it, so I gotta, like... I mean, like, what is Miitopia about? Austin says, I become a god of Splatoon, still garbage in Smash, and Pokemon I got back into recently. Okay, Ducky says, tournaments be like... Swordmaster says, actually I think Ducky's ever won one online tourney, but he always gets top 8. Interesting. But, oh man, it feels so good to stream again. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh wow, my first battle. Okay. And Tricky Lassie says, hey Gold, I think you should try out Persona 5 Strikers. Or Monster Hunter Stories 2. Yeah, there's a lot of games I want to try out. You know. I mean, I still have Persona 5 on my PlayStation 4. You know, I just, I've only streamed it twice. Or maybe I've streamed it more than that. It feels like I've streamed it more than twice. I don't know. I don't remember. I can remember streaming it twice, but it was probably longer. Austin says, I think I could rock you on Splatoon now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you could, you know. I know you were a beast in Splatoon, but, you know, back when I used to stream it. And Swordmaster says, I feel like I've been here so long. I remember Austin was bad at Splatoon. I mean, like, I want to see how good I am at Splatoon because I haven't played it in a while. I actually lent it to somebody, but, you know, I just recently got it back, and, you know, I want to see how much I've either improved or regressed. Oh yeah, beat Persona 5. That was a really fun game. Yeah, no surprise, you know, like, it's a really fun, unique game, and it's something that I definitely want to, like, you know, spend a lot of time with. But that's the thing, you know, when you become an adult, you just, like, don't have as much time. Like, one thing I'll tell you about adulthood is you'll have money to buy all the video games you want, but you won't have the time. But when you're a kid, it's kind of like the opposite, you know. Alright, so can I go in? Alright, let's catch up with Susie. Alright. Oh wow, really? I didn't know that. Alright. And yo, what's up, Beans? I know I'm back. Welcome back. You know, I saw some of the messages you guys posted. It's not like I was ignoring it. It's just you know, I just didn't have time to stream like I mentioned earlier. But it's good to see you, Beans. I'm so happy that you know, you guys are here. I'm happy you guys didn't leave me. Like I said, I don't really deserve you guys. So, you know, yeah, like, I don't deserve you guys because you guys are so loyal. And see that heart, Chris? That's your soul, the culmination of your being. Within it holds your will, your compassion, and the fate of the world. If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose HP. If everyone's HP reaches 0, we'll lose the battle. So, please take care to avoid the enemy attack. Ready? Let's try dodging. Alright. Oh man, I shouldn't have pressed this. I know how to fight here. But yeah, Beans, how have you been? And Damie, what's up, Damie? How have you been? I'm back. You know, I mentioned it earlier. I mentioned that, you know, I just, like, it's been a bunch of things, you know, which is the reason why I haven't streamed. But I'm back, and, you know, I'm going to try my best to keep streaming, you know. So, how have you guys been? You know, what's up, Beans? What's up, Damie? Yeah, like, you know, I didn't want you guys to worry about me. So, I tried to post, you know, that, you know, I would be back and stuff like that. But, you know, a lot of it just came down to time. Like, I didn't really have time. So, but it's good to be back, you know. And I promise never to take that much time off again. It's just, I kind of had to, you know. Let's see. Okay, so Seb says, streaming services have been a godsend. I've watched/rewatched Amphibia, The Owl House, Gravity Falls, Craig of the Creek, Infinity Train, Regular Show, TAOOG, and right now I'm watching Adventure Time. I didn't think I'd like Adventure Time as much as I do, because I watched season 1 last year and didn't like it that much. Yeah, some shows take longer to grow on you than others. Oh yeah, Far Cry 6. I forgot to mention that. I know it just came out a few days ago. Did anybody get to play Far Cry 6? I remember when Far Cry 5 came out, I bought it the day it came out. But, you know, with Far Cry 6, I didn't do that, so... Like, did anybody buy it? Did anybody play it? Does anyone have any opinions about it? Please let me know, because I'm seriously considering buying it. Well, I'm going to buy it. Let me put it that way. I'm going to buy it. You know, but let me know what do you think about Far Cry? Okay, so I'm glad you're doing good, Beans. Yeah, I missed you guys. I'm glad you guys missed me. Like, trust me, you don't have to worry about, anything happening, But, it's just, I'm here, I'm here. And, it's just good to be streaming again. Sean says, I have it. I've been busy with work. I'm excited to play it. So many games, so little time. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel, I guess that's just adult life. So many games, so little time, Like, when I was a kid, I didn't really get to have all the games that I wanted, but I had a fair share of games, so I can't complain. But now, it's like, I have all the games that I ever wanted, and I just don't have the time to play it, so it's kind of disappointing. And Swordmaster says, I watched Corey play. By Corey, I'm assuming you mean Corey Kenshin. Yeah, I noticed that Corey Kenshin, he came back after, he took his own hiatus, and he came back, and, he's been uploading a lot. I know he had 10 million viewers, or subscribers, and then he hit 11 million subscribers. So, Corey's a good dude. I watch him sometimes, like, I'm sub to him, but, I don't really watch him as much as I want to. But, I do watch him every now and then. Sean says, you can't give up playing games. I see why adults stop, but I'll never stop. Yeah, I agree, Sean. It's like there's times in my life that I stopped playing video games, but I always came back to video games because I've been playing video games since some of my earliest memories in life is playing video games. So it's not something that is just gonna go away. Like I feel like video games have had a negative reputation for a long time. I feel like it's just recently that the reputation of video games, has started to become positive. But I remember when I was a kid and when I was growing up, video games didn't really have a good reputation, especially when Grand Theft Auto, really got popular. Like a lot of people thought, oh, Grand Theft Auto makes kids violent and stuff. I don't know how true that is. I don't want to say it's true or untrue, but I just feel like people had a negative impression of video games, and not, as you all know, not every video game is violent. Some video games are really helpful. Some video games are really educational. And, yeah, it really just depends what you're looking for. I believe there's a video game for everybody. And I think the Nintendo Wii was proof of that. Because you had people in nursing homes playing video games, Wii Sports and stuff like that. Okay, so Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a really good game. Yeah, I've heard so much about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I know it's an older game, but I remember ever since it's been out, a lot of people have said so many great things about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And, I'm a big fan of role-playing games and, RPGs. It's just, I feel like out of every game, RPGs take the most time to complete. And, that's something that I've really been lacking is time, so... I've always liked RPGs. I've never been a guy that didn't like RPGs. I would say the first video game that I really got into was an RPG, and it was Pokemon Blue version. So... And Damien says, hey Gold, you should play Undertale because Deltarune and Undertale are in the same world but different stories. Yeah, I know. When I first played Deltarune, it gave me the option to get Undertale, but I know I have to play Undertale. Don't get me wrong. I guess I'll play it another time. Okay, Sean says, you ever played Ni no Kuni? No, I haven't, Sean. I think I saw you playing it before on your Switch. And Bean says, probably the most time I've put into an RPG in my life. Yeah, I don't blame you. I know the Elder Scrolls, I know that's a game that people spend a lot of time on. Like whether it's Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind. Sean says, yeah, it was great. Awesome. Sean bought 2, but I'll play it when I opened up my OLED. Oh, nice, man. Like, yeah, tell me how the OLED is, because when you get a chance to play it. Like, if I had a reason to buy it, I would buy it, but I keep my Switch in great condition, so honestly, I don't really have a reason to buy it. Like, I've had my Switch for over 3 years, and it still looks brand new. Bean says, so how do you feel about Sora being smashed? Yeah, I explained it a little earlier. I was saying how I'm not surprised Sora isn't smashed because Sora was like literally the most requested character. Sora being a Disney character / Square. I'm pretty sure they wanted Disney and Square wanted Nintendo to put Sora in the game for obvious reasons. And, I don't have a problem with Sora being in the game, even though, like, I would have liked to see, Crash Bandicoot in the game, or, I know some people wanted to see the Fortnite main character in the game, some people wanted to see Rayman in the game, but I understand Sora's a lot more popular than Rayman, so it makes sense. Okay, so Sev says, ooh, the games I might buy for Black Friday are Persona 5, Scramble, Skyward Sword HD, WarioWare, Dread, Mario Party Superstars, Monkey Ball, and others. Next year's gonna be a bad year for my wallet. Oh wow, that's a lot of games, Sev. So I'm assuming you finished Persona 5 Royal, right? I remember back then you were telling me how much you wanted to play that game, or you wanted to beat that game. I remember you actually got it, and you were definitely invested in it for a while. Where's to solve this puzzle? You'll have to hurry. Okay. Austin says, I'm waiting for Splatoon 3 and nothing else. I don't blame you at all, So how do I... Bean says, I think you have a lot of DLC characters to catch up on. Yeah, I do, unfortunately. Pyra and Mithra, Kazuya. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. Oops. Right, here we go. But yeah, Beans, you're right. I've barely played Smash in this whole time. Behold, the Maze of Death. Prepare to get lost down. Signed, Lancer. But But yeah, no worries. I'll catch up. I'll catch up on those characters. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow a little earlier, so you know, hopefully we can play some games that we used to play all the time and catch up on. Okay, let's try it in the equipment. How do we access the equipment? Okay, equip. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so Damien says the direct that happened last month was probably one of the best directs I've ever watched. Like series Splatoon 3, Banjo on Nintendo 64, and an Animal Crossing direct. Yeah, you know, Animal Crossing was one of the few games that I was playing, you know, despite not streaming, but even that, I wasn't playing too much. But yeah, I agree, like, I saw parts of last month's direct, and it was pretty cool. You know, I think Nintendo did a good job of making it interesting. I remember people were complaining about a lot of directs from the past. So, it's, you know, I'm glad that they finally decided to listen to us. But, you know, Nintendo, I still believe Nintendo could do a better job listening to their, you know, customers. And Steph says, yeah, I got it in May of 2020, full price. Went 50% off in a sale 2 weeks later, and beat it in February of 2021. The third semester was amazing. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's happened to me too before. You know, I bought a game a little too early and ended up, you know, paying more than I should have. And Damie says, I bought Persona 5 Strikers a couple of months ago, and so far I've enjoyed it, but I have not beaten it. And Bean says, I also picked up one of the DLC characters during your hiatus. Alright, awesome. You know, let me see. But yeah, you know, I definitely want to you know, play with some of the DLC characters and, you know, improve with them as well. Yeah, so far this game's been pretty interesting. Hey, what's up, Zuri? Long time. You know, I know, you know, welcome back. I know I haven't been here in a while. You know, but how have you been? It's been a while. And Seth says, it's gonna be weird not getting new Smash characters every 3 months or so. Yeah, I know, you know, we definitely got spoiled, you know, these last 3 years. Hard to believe Smash is almost 3 years old. You know, it's gonna be 3 years old in like 2 months. And Tricky Laddie is playing Fire Emblem Warriors right now. Awesome. You know, like I remember when Smash came out, and you know, when we were getting all of these Fire Emblem characters, you know, I was thinking, you know what, maybe I should give it a try, but unfortunately I never did. So how exactly do you get past this part? And Zuri says, I'm glad you're back, and I've been doing pretty good myself. Awesome. You know, I'm glad you're here, Zuri. You know, it's good to see you. You know, I thank all of you guys for staying subs once again. You know, like, I know I'm not the easiest streamer to like be sub to. You know, so like I say, you know, I apologize for not really being available. I know, you know, being a streamer, you have to be available, and that's something I have not been. But, you know, I just want to be transparent with you guys to tell you why I haven't been streaming. You know, a lot of it has to do with, like, you know, with my responsibilities at my job. And so, and it's not only that, it was some other things as well, but I would say maybe 70% of the reason was that. Susie joined the squad. And Bean says, I still remember going to GameStop to pick up my copy of Smash Ultimate. Oh, nice. I remember I went to GameStop to pick up my controller. I picked up 2 controllers that day. And, you know, I don't have either of those controllers anymore. So, but I remember, I was so hyped for Smash Bros. Ultimate back then. I wanted to make sure I was ready, you know. And honestly, I feel like Smash Bros. Is what made my channel, you know, grow. My channel was like struggling heavily before Smash Bros. Came out. Seb says, my brain is incapable of liking tactical RPGs. Turn-based and action RPGs are the only ones I can like give them a chance. Yeah, I understand. You know, I grew up on turn-based RPGs and action RPGs as well. You know, I'm just glad, like, you know, as a gamer, you know, there might not be a cup of tea for you, but I think there's a cup of tea for everybody, you know, even people that's probably never played video games in their life. I think there's a game that they can end up liking. I don't think I have 50 dark dollars. Bean says, I remember the very first stream I participated in on your channel. Really? You know, that's good, you know. You know, I remember a few people's first streams, but not everyone. Like, I remember when Seb first came to my stream. Seb was one of my first subscribers. You know, I remember when the Blue first came to my stream. Like, as time goes on, I'll probably remember most of you guys' first days. But yeah, it feels great to be streaming. Like, I really mean it, you know. I guess I have to go down this black hole. Siri says, I remember when I first joined, I was Brittany and Rose. Yeah, I remember that too, you know. I remember a lot of you came because of Smash, but a few of you came because of Splatoon, a few of you came because of Pokemon. You know, I promised to mix it up, you know. But there's some other games that I do want to play as well. Alright, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. And Seth says, LOL, I still remember looking at Smash streams back when I got the game. I sorted the streams by view count and I had to scroll down a fair amount until I came upon this channel. Yeah, I remember too, you know. Like, you know, it was good times, man, you know. I just wish I had the same, like, the same amount of free time that I had back then. Siri says, after about a month of having Smash Ultimate, I searched up Smash Livestream, and Gold was the first person I found. Awesome, you know, I'm so glad that you guys found me, you know, because you could have found anyone, but you found me. And I think that's why I was so grateful when I was doing all those giveaways and stuff, because I just wanted to show my appreciation. But I guess it was meant, you know. But yeah, you know, this whole time, like, I was good. Like, it's not like, you know, it's not like anything happened to me or anything. I just got caught up with life, basically, and I just didn't have time to stream. So, like, trust me, man. Like, I love streaming, and this is something that I want to keep doing. But I think it's pretty cool how I'm already progressing in this game, even though it's I know Susie just joined my team, so it's still very early, obviously. Alright, nice. Alright, so let's continue our journey. Let's read the instructions. It says, "Thou fools, thou will never figure it out now. Ruining instructions is definitely against the rules." Then it says, "P.S. I make my own rules, RK." Well, that explains that. Okay. Why don't we just climb over the spiked fence? Because then we get impaled and die. Cool, I'll work on that and you do the puzzle. Try your best, Chris. Alright. So... yeah, I don't see how I'm gonna do this right here. Do I have to move this or something? Oh, I see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, it makes a lot of sense now. Okay. Alright, awesome. Okay, and Zuri says, "Well, next time you do a Smash Ultimate stream, I'll be there." Awesome, you know. Well, you know, trust me, I'm back streaming. You know, I'm not gonna take these ridiculous breaks that I've taken. You know, I know I have been very inconsistent, and I apologize once again. But, you know, I promise you guys that, you know, I will be streaming on a regular basis in the future. Okay, various guys appeared. If you do Splatoon, I'll be ready to wipe you off again one day. You know, trust me, I'll play all those games again, you know. I just, like, you know, since I came back today, I just wanted to try something different, like something that I don't normally do. And Seth says, "I'm still using the same Switch screen protector and 128 gigabyte micro SD card. I went with the Amazon giveaway right now. I only have 4 gigabytes left on the SD card, so I might have to upgrade soon. Oh wow, awesome. Yeah, remember, that was the very first giveaway that I did, celebrating 100 subs. And I know I'm still not at 1,000, but I know that's all my fault. I should definitely be over 1,000 now. But I just haven't, you know. Alright, I think I'm onto something. Oh man, alright, guess not. Alright, here we go. But yeah, you know, Sev, I remember that first giveaway. I remember you won. I remember Iron won. I remember Titan won a giveaway. The blue. Mostly everyone won a giveaway. I remember those random gift card giveaways, those Nightbot giveaways. Yeah, I know. I gave a lot of stuff away. You know, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Actually, like, you know, becoming invested into this game. And Austin says, lots of memories here. Yes, sir, lots of memories here. You know, I'm so happy that, you know, you guys have stuck around through the ups and downs of my channel. And I hope to create more memories in the future. Austin says, I might not have been here for the longest, but I know some history. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, I just appreciate you guys, you know, for being the quality people that you are, because it definitely, it makes it a lot easier to stream. But like I said, I promise I'm not going to take such a long break like I took last time. Right. And Zuri says N2 think it's almost been a year. Yeah, I know, you know. I can't believe how fast time's flying. But don't worry guys, we'll see the multiplayer games tomorrow. Seth says, I can't believe I've had my Switch for almost 4 years. Yeah, I know, you know, time's flying. Like, I didn't get my Switch right away, like, right immediately after it was released, but I did get it, you know, maybe a year after it came out. And I remember, like, I really wanted a Switch for some reason. Like, I just thought it was the coolest thing. I thought, you know, something you can take with you and something you can play on the TV, like, that's unheard of. Even to this day, like, there's still not a console that has done what the Switch could do, you know, so, like, naturally. You know, yeah, I know you can play, you know, some consoles on your TV, but you need wires, like, you need to, like, it's not really a natural way to play it, like the Switch is. Oh, wow, was that supposed to be a Mario mushroom or something? Whoa. So I guess I can't attack it, otherwise... Seth says the closest thing that is trying to replicate the Switch is the Steam Deck. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the Steam Deck. But I will say something about Nintendo, like, when Nintendo decides to do something, like, nobody really does it better than them. The problem is, I feel like Nintendo doesn't listen to their fans as much as they should. Something else with K-Rounds because he's just... Try Valley. Okay. Oh, wow. It's working. Thanks, Austin. Well, right when you said it, that's when I decided to pick it. Aw, man, Susie's so stubborn. So, I guess, is there a difference between deep bow and vow? Does that matter? Okay, let's see. Oh, man. Let's see. It's only 50% loose? Oh, man. Okay. Thanks, Austin. Oh man. So yeah, this game seems pretty interesting. I'm glad that I finally gave it a play. I know it's 3 years old, but chapter 2 is only like a few weeks old, so hopefully I could like get through chapter 1 pretty fast and alright, finally. Wow, still stuck on level 1, huh? Let's see. Austin says, I finished chapter 1, so if you need help, I'm here. Well, thanks, Austin. I appreciate that. Mr. Society and the Puzzle Guide fixed that door. Since it was just 3 of us, it should work without any issues. Anyhow, haha, open it helps you deal with the king. Okay, it's a door. Where will you go? Field, forest, field, forest, field, forest, field, forest. Okay. Wait, I was already here. Hold on. Well, I guess this is the forest. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, can you run away in battles or not? I don't see any way you can, like, get out of here. Okay, Steph says, I'm extremely excited for the Nintendo 64 Online. Genesis I'll only try out, but N64 is definitely the main attraction. I'll probably get the wireless N64 controller alongside it. Oh yeah, I grew up with the N64, and so obviously, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't have an N64 anymore. I used to have one, and I mean, the game that obviously I'm looking forward to the most is Zelda Ocarina of Time. I've already beaten it, but it's when people say it's the best Zelda, I can't disagree with them. Like, I really do believe Ocarina of Time, like, especially for a game that was released in 1998, it's way ahead of its time, And it's just, like, it's one of, like, Zelda games usually make you think outside the box, but that game definitely, like, it was such a jump from A Link to the Past, it's not even funny. It's definitely still, even though it came out like 20-something years ago, it's definitely still one of the greatest games ever made. So that's the one game I'm definitely looking forward to playing again. Like, technically, I have it on my Nintendo Wii, but the thing is, I haven't hooked up my Nintendo Wii in so long. And, I'd rather just play it on the Switch anyway, because it's more convenient for me. And I saw 8 games on the on the Direct when they announced it. I think there were 8 Switch games that got announced. I know it was a few of the Mario games, like Mario 64, Mario Kart, Zelda. But I have to look at the other games because I don't really remember them. Tricky Lassie says, I can help too. I beat chapter 1, 2, or 3 times. Alright, well, I appreciate both of you guys' help. I will let you know. So far, it's been looking pretty smooth. And Seth says, I've actually never beat a Zelda game, but I'll definitely try it. I'll definitely beat Ocarina of Time for sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely worth a 99. It's worth 100, Seth. You know? Trust me, you won't be disappointed. I think the only bad thing, not really a bad thing, but the game is, it kind of starts slow, but that's about it. You know, once you can overcome the slow start, it's definitely one of the best games you'll ever play in your life. Like, it was just so revolutionary for its time, and even when you play it, I think you'll agree, you know. And Bean says, Chris Pratt as Mario is just humorous. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of people are, you know, perplexed at that, you know, for the Mario movie, he's Mario. Who knows, you know? People didn't think Jim Carrey would be a good Eggman, but he was, you know, so, you know, who knows? You know, let's give him a chance, and let's see if he has Mario down to a T. Alright, so let's see. Right. So yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure Nintendo definitely has a great year ahead. Oh man. Alright, what's this? Enter the password. No, due to everyone forgetting the password is written at the top. How convenient. Okay, so Seb says, one thing I'll definitely get used to is the 20 frames per second frame rate. 30 frames per second looks like the bare minimum for video games, so I don't know how I'll like 20 frames per second. Yeah, I mean, whenever I play, like, you know, games from back in the day, I always try to, like, put myself in that time period. Because, I mean, I don't think it's fair to, like, you know, play an old game with new standards. But then again, I guess, you know, like, people have their opinions. But I don't know. I guess because, you know, I was like, you know, a kid when Zelda came out, so it's easier for me to, like, put myself in that time period because I was around back then. But still, like, I feel like despite the frame rates, like, you will definitely, once you get past the beginning, because it does have a little bit of a slow start. It's not painfully slow, but it's just a little slow. You'll have to do black, red, black, then hit the 2 arrows. Okay, black, red, black. Alright, well, problem is, black, red. Like, yeah, it keeps changing. Black, red, just do the black button and then the red black, and then the red button, okay. No, hit them all normally. Okay, oh, I got you. Okay, let's try again. lot, Zuri. Hey, what's up, Blue Hedgehog man? It's been going great. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you've been doing good yourself. I noticed you streamed earlier today, but I've been doing good. Just been busy with life and stuff. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the same password. No? Okay. So how have you been, Blue Hedgehog man? It's good to see you once again. Well, I guess I gotta find the password from somebody else. I've been AFK for at least 2 months. Good lord. Yeah, I know. It's been a lot longer than 2 months. More like 8 months. But I explained the reason why I was gone for so long. But, I appreciate the fact that I have such a good, loyal community. Like, it definitely makes me feel better, that you guys are so understanding and everything. Hedgehog Man says, I've been alright. I went on vacation in August, and I returned in September. Oh, awesome. I hope you enjoyed your vacation, That's something I need, If I was on vacation, I definitely would have streamed, but I haven't taken a vacation in this whole time. I've been working this whole time. So, and honestly, like, I need a vacation myself, so it'd definitely be something that I would love to have. Red, black, red. Okay, so let's see. Alright, it's not working. So okay, let's see, how can I get past this part? Because it looks like a dead end. Hedgehog Man says, I've made some content for Skyward Sword HD and Super Mario Galaxy 2. I've been in the middle of streaming Twilight Princess for the GameCube. Awesome. Twilight Princess, one of my favorite Zelda games. I had it for the Wii. I still have it, but, my Wii is not connected to the TV, so... Speak to the tall head in the other room. He'll give you a hand. Alright, thanks, Zuri. Let's see if I can, find him. Tall head in the other room. Let's find him. Okay, well... do I have to go all the way back? Because I don't see any other rooms I can go to. Tall head in the other room. Let's see. Do I have to go through this again? He's in the hole. Alright, let's see if I can get there. Okay, Seth says Breath of the Wild is the only game I've ever played. It's the only Zelda game I've really played and the only one I've bought. Well, I guarantee you, like Zelda, I think it's a series you'll like, Seth. No, go for it. Go back into the dead end room. Okay. Alright, I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, like, there's so many Zelda games that's worth playing. Even the ones on the Nintendo Switch, Super Nintendo. games, like the old SNES games, like Link to the Past, that's worth playing. I know, like, you know, sometimes maybe the age might put you off. Okay, no, go for it. Then go into one of the 3 holes. None of the symbols were clubs. Okay. All of the symbols were different. Okay, I think that's enough hope. He said none of the symbols were clubs, and all of the symbols were different. It has to be this, and this. That's not right. Well, hold on. None of the symbols were clubs. That's a spade. Okay, so diamond, spade, diamond, and they were all different. Diamond, heart, spade, diamond. Yay, I got it. Alright, cool. Thanks, Zuri. I appreciate that. That helped a lot. Okay. Hey, it's my birthday today. You even say hello. That's fine, actually. Stop and say hi, folks. Shut up. They don't deserve us. Hey, calm down, you two. Let's celebrate my birthday. Yeah, get ready to hurt. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. Alright. Wow, 3-headed cat. Interesting. Oh man, I need to give Chris a healing pronto. Hedgehog Man says, Gold, just a quick heads up, if I ever decide to get Splatoon 3, it's because my friend Shadowbone's 14 will keep convincing me to do so. Alright, cool, you know, I'm definitely gonna get Splatoon 3. You know, I'm just a big fan of Splatoon 2, and I just need to keep it going. Like, I didn't have a Wii U, so I didn't get to play Splatoon 1, but I'm so glad I got to play Splatoon 2, like, I feel like it's like a comfort game. It's a game that like you can just go to and forget about everything, in my opinion. Alright, so yay. Alright, let's see, yes. I was looking for one of these. Wow, I've already been playing for 92 minutes. Interesting. Okay, Tricky says, sorry, gotta go. It's 11:30 p.m. on a school night, and I have to be up on 5:30. Have a nice night. Alright, Tricky Laddie, thank you so much for coming. It was great to see you after all these months. I promise to be streaming more often, and have a great night, and have a good day at school tomorrow. Austin says, Splatoon is my competitive game. Yeah, I understand. You know, Splatoon, it's a game that brings out the rage in a lot of people. Like, me, myself, I don't really rage when I play Splatoon. Like, there's other games that I would rage in, but Splatoon's not one of them. I just enjoy playing Splatoon. Like, amazingly, you're already there. Oh, oops. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to... Interested in a Choco Diamond? Choco Diamond, all proceeds go to Rudy and Relief Funds, I guess. It's only 40 bucks. I don't even know how much I have here. Let's see. Seb says, my school has fall break for the first 2 weeks of October. I'm extremely thankful for that. Wow, lucky you. You know, when I was in school, I don't think I had a fall break for 2 weeks. Well, if I did, nah, I didn't. I didn't have that. My first break would be like in December for winter break. Seth says, and Splatoon is the only game that makes me rage. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember you would tell me that before, and like, I mean, it's an interesting game, you know. Like, I mean, I think like it's such a good game, and you know, it's so competitive. I understand, you know, why it would make you rage. But I don't know. For some reason, I just enjoy playing the game. Like, so like I don't like I'm just happy to play it. So I guess that's why I don't really rage. And Blue Hedgehog Man says, "Ooh, Gold, did you see?" Well, 1 second, I don't want to like die here. Okay, Blue Hedgehog Man says, "Gold, did you know Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis games are getting added to Nintendo Switch Online?" Yes, I did. You know, I saw that direct last month, and I was very happy to see it. Oh yeah, speaking of those controllers, I know Seth mentioned he was gonna buy one, but honestly, those controllers are overpriced in my opinion. Well, I mean, even like, do they have like? Is it known that they have vibration function? Like, obviously, I would like to play the Nintendo 64 games with the Nintendo 64 controller, but I'm pretty sure there are like less expensive ways to play the same way. Like, for example, I have an 8-bit DO adapter. Let me show you what it looks like. Alright, I have this adapter, right? And because I have this adapter, it allows me to play, you know, a controller that has Bluetooth enabled. So theoretically I can buy a Bluetooth controller from Amazon that's a lot cheaper, like a Bluetooth N64 controller, maybe a third party, plug this in, and I'll still be able to play it, you know, the same way instead of spending $50. That's just my opinion though. I don't know, I could be wrong. You know, maybe the best way to play it is with their controller, but I remember even back then when the Nintendo 64 was, you know, Nintendo's main console, I don't believe the controllers cost $50. And I know it didn't come with Rumble because you had to buy the Rumble pack. But back then, when I had a Nintendo 64, I had Pokemon Stadium, and it came with a transfer pack, and that was so cool because I could play my Pokemon Blue version on the TV, and you know I could also transfer, you know, my Pokemon from the game into the, you know, from my Game Boy into the N64, and I thought that was so revolutionary back then. And Blue Hedgehog Man says, "I want to get that N64 controller, and I especially want to do Mario Kart with friends. I can tell that the controller will not be able to detect rumble packs, transfer packs, or even controller packs." Oh man, that's such a shame. You know, like I don't have any of my Nintendo 64 stuff anymore because I gave it away, but you know, it would be so cool if you could, like, you know, use all that old stuff again. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy a controller and just play it the way that I mentioned it. Because like this adapter, like I recommend you get this adapter because for $20 you can, like, if you have an existing controller, like I have my PS4 controller and I could play PS4 games on, I could play my PS4 on my Switch because of this adapter. Well, let me rephrase that. I can play my PlayStation 4 controller on the Nintendo Switch because of this adapter. And it was only $20, so like I think it's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Seth says he's content with his level 52 until Splatoon 3 comes out. Yeah, I forgot how much grinding that game is. Let's see, laser sword, flame attack. I guess I'll put the laser. I'm trying to make this as even as possible. And Blue Hedgehog Man says, even if I don't get that N64 controller, I think using the game controllers with my adapters will be just fine. As a matter of fact, I recently gave away my third-party adapters and bought 2 official ones. Oh, nice. You know, I keep forgetting, but I actually have a GameCube controller. And I could just use that instead. You know, I might just do that. I'm trying to make this as even as possible, but let's do this. I guess not. Alright. And Blue Hedgehog Man says, I don't know if I want to use my 8-bit DOE adapter though. Yeah, I understand, you know. It's just for that Nintendo 64, you know. Honestly, I would prefer to play the Nintendo 64 on the TV instead of handheld, because that's how I played it when I was growing up, and you know, that's how we all did. So, you know, I know playing it on the screen, on the big screen, is definitely the preferred way to do it, in my opinion. But I'm just happy that Nintendo finally listened to their fans and made it possible, you know. Like, it really didn't seem like they were gonna make it possible. You know, like, for Nintendo 64 games. Like, honestly, I believe GameCube games are a long shot, you know, but at least we'll get Nintendo 64 games, you know. Alright, let's see. And Blue Hedgehog Man says, I hate to say this, and I'm not happy about it, but those sort of rumors were proven true. He's the final character to join Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, you know, we spoke about it a little earlier, and I know, you know, there's a lot of, there's some people that's happy, some people that's not. I'm not too surprised. You know, he was a very, you know, very requested character, and because he was so requested, I know that Sakurai was gonna go with, the characters that people wanted the most. And also, you know, the fact that Disney is involved, it's no surprise there, you know. Like, Kingdom Hearts is approaching its 20th anniversary, and, you know, like, it's an easy way to make some money if you put, you know, Sora, if you tell Sora to be in the game instead of some other characters from some other games, Sora makes more sense. Hold on, there's a tree blocking the way. Okay. Might look like you can walk around it. Can I walk around it? Not quite. Oh wait, what is that? I think that tree might have something to do with this. But still, you know, Sora and Smash, it's definitely going to be a sight to see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I'm just going in circles. I'm literally going in circles. I don't know what to do. Ooh. Oh man. No. My first game over. Well, honestly, didn't know what to do. Well, will I try again? Did I save? Well, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call it a night. I know I started the stream rather late, but I'm gonna call it a night. It was fun playing. It was fun streaming. You know, I plan to stream tomorrow, but maybe a little earlier. So, you know, I'll keep you guys posted. It was great. It was great streaming. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy that most of you stuck around. Thank you, Austin. You know, it was good to see you. Good to see Steph. Good to see Blue Hedgehog Man and everybody else. Zuri, Shiny Latty, and everybody else. You know, I appreciate all you guys. Had a lot of fun today. I know the stream wasn't that long, but you know, I'm gonna try my best to be back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you there. You know, so you know, stay tuned, be safe, have a great Columbus Day for those who will celebrate, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably play Smash Bros. You know, just for old time's sake. I do want to play Splatoon as well, though, so we'll see what we do. But I'll try to stream a little earlier. How much earlier? I don't know. I'll probably mention it in Discord. But in that case, guys, you know, take care, have a great night, peace out, be safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.